2018 Buick Enclave AWD. The first-generation Buick Enclave three-row utility vehicle has served the entry luxury brand impressively well over its 10 model years in production. But it has become an ancient thing, and with utility vehicles comprising the majority of Buick's current sales, the fully redesigned 2018 version is hugely important as the brand's grandest offering. In following the equally new 2018 Chevrolet Traverse, with which it shares its structure and mechanicals, Buick's latest three-row ute succeeds in being a marked improvement over its predecessor in every meaningful way. Highs. Shapely design, tons of usable space, refined road manners, lots of available features. Lows. Prices climb quickly with options, a tight third row for $3, some cheap bits still visible. Whereas the original Enclave and its Lambda platform siblings, the Traverse, the GMC Acadia, and the now defunct Saturn Outlook, were almost identical in dimension and makeup, the current Acadia has shrunk considerably, while the Chevy and Buick have grown about 2 inches in both wheelbase and length. The new Enclave's elegantly sculpted lines, however, mask its 204.3-inch length, and lend it a notably trimmer look than its bulbous ancestor. Dotted with tasteful chrome details and stylish LED lighting elements, it is a classy, if reserved people hauler. Stepping up to the new Avenue trim level, the first entry in Buick's range-topping sub-brand, adds even more glitz with a mesh pattern grille and standard 20-inch aluminum wheels with a pearl nickel finish. A premium big box. The Enclave's sculpted shape carries over into its cavernous interior, with a contoured dashboard that flows nicely across the cabin and into the door panels, and is accented by dark faux wood and metal plastic trim. Soft touch points abound, and most of the visible materials are of relatively high quality. Although some cheaper bits can be seen on the steering wheel and down toward the floor. Ergonomics are excellent save for the goofy electronic joystick shifter. It takes some getting used to, and never feels as intuitive as it ought. It does, however, afford the Enclave better manual gear control via wheel-mounted shift paddles than does the clumsy. Along with 3-zone automatic climate control and 6 USB ports, all Enclaves feature an 8.0-inch central touchscreen interface with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and 4G LTE Wi-Fi connectivity, as well as a 4.2-inch color display in the instrument cluster. Of inner models, like the example tested here, upgrade the latter to a more detailed 8.0-inch unit, whilst sprucing out the rest of the cabin with attractive brown and black leather upholstery trimmed with contrast piping and stitching. Also included are embroidered headrests, some wood grain trim on the leather-wrapped steering wheel, and Avenue logo sill plates and floor mats. The overall effect is warm and comforting, and even the lesser models exude a pleasing sophistication. Available only with 7 seats, the Enclave has second-row captain's chairs, and a third-row bench with belts for 3. The front 2 rows are all-day comfy, if minimally supportive around corners. The sliding and reclining second-row seats offer limo-like amounts of legroom. As with the Traverse, only the passenger side seat in the second row folds forward, to allow access to the way back. There's ample room in the rear bench for 2 full-size adults on short trips. But we started to cramp up after about an hour. Squeezing in 3 occupants is a big ask, so it's best to think of the Enclave as a 6-seater. The Buick size and clever packaging afforded a substantial 24 cubic feet of cargo space with all of the seats up. And the standard power folding third row and collapsible captain's chairs allow quick access to its full 98 cube capacity. There's also a 3 cubic foot storage bin beneath the load floor, and a standard power lift gate with a remote opening sensor under the rear bumper. The latter includes a light that projects a small Buick Shield logo on the ground, so you know where to flail your foot when your arms are full of groceries. Smooth mover. The Enclave shares its 3.6-litre V6 engine with the Traverse. There is no 4-cylinder option. It develops an ample 310 horsepower and 266 pounds-foot of torque. Up 22 horses yet down 4 pounds-foot versus the previous 3.6-litre. The new engine's 2800 RPM torque peak, however, comes 600 RPM lower than before, which, along with the standard 9-speed automatic transmission, improves overall drivability. On the move, the Buick feels alert and powerful, if never exciting. The 9-speed works through its many ratios with precision and smoothness, with the V6 emitting a muted growl. While our interior sound measurements reveal the Enclave to be not quite as hushed as luxury 3-row crossovers such as the Audi Q7, the Buick's active noise cancellation system, plentiful sound, with odd test car ballooning to $59,455 with its handful of options.